My audio's off. There we go. That should be okay, right? God, there's like a spot I can't see. Whoa, caught a stream. Hi. Hey, King. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm looking for replacement parts for my headphones right now. Like, these are amazing Audio-Technica headphones. Headband. Pat replacement. Like, I wish I could find them. Then again, maybe... God, it's... I'm having exactly the same thing that I had yesterday, where I have like a little floaty in front of... You know that thing when you get, like, when you're about to get a migraine, and you have like a floaty in front of your eye that, like, is just blocking out a section? That's what I got right now. It's fucking fantastic. Get it with this side, and of course I get it with that side because it's not actually a floaty. Ugh, floaty. So we'll see how that goes. Poopy Bomb, how you doing, buddy? Alright, so I got a question for you. What should I work on? Should I work on Tyrion? Should I work on Tavern character? I think you should work on whatever you feel the most up for. Creator's choice. Well, that's not exactly what I asked for. Because I can't decide, so you guys need to decide for me. I'm also trying to just quickly put something together here so that I, so I can hear something when you write. You'd like to see me work on Tyrion. Okay. I will quickly show you, though, the work in progress on the next Tavern character, which is an Arc 6. Just to show you where we're at with that one. I feel like I captured his face perfectly. I'm pretty happy with how his face has turned out. I need something more chill. Chill. Here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Oh my god, all my stuff is messing up here. Muted, of course. No, what I was gonna say, doesn't this kind of look like him? Looks a lot like him. Yeah, like his smug face, just his like Italian confidence, if you want to call it that. Oh, I got it to work. Question is, how long is it going to take before... Wait a minute, new action... I'm trying to fix something real quick. I know that that is not working on the thing, but... let's go. After 10 seconds... After 10 seconds, it's supposed to fucking... play or like hide it again, and so the next time that you message, try again, see if it works. Yay! It's got a 10-second cooldown now. Do whatever. I sit here and watch you organize your icons on your desktop. Well, that is very kind of you. But yeah, so I have started working on an Arc 6's character. I already have the character for Citizen Sonoda, at least the instructions. Okay. 1 second, just gotta quickly make sure that, nope, that's the wrong one. That's the correct one. Is turned on. How many characters do you still have to do? Oh, I mean, I've decided I'm not gonna do the ones that I had on the list still, because, well, they're not around anymore. If they were to come back, I'd consider it. But now I'm kind of like, you know what? I want to work on the characters that I want to work on. That I feel deserve a character because they've stuck around forever. Anyways. Now back to this thing. God, it's now taking up like a decent chunk of my... God, it's like getting bigger and bigger and like moving across the side. He sure does. He sure does. Today is a difficult day because today would have been his 11th birthday. So... it's, yeah. It's hard. What the heck is that voice in the background. Not into that. Happy birthday to Tyrion, yes. I hope he isn't too lonely wherever he is right now. Let's save this as V2. Actually, you know what? No. Okay, so we'll leave that up there. That's a note. That's a revision note. And we will deal with it at the very end when the character is done. Because then it'll be a V2. And so on. But for now, we'll focus on continuing our journey to build his turnaround. Skirt belt. Put that there. Center line. Yeah, that's okay. I'll have to take an Advil, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a migraine. But at least this thing will be out of my peripheral pretty soon. There we go. We're sending happy thoughts his way, and you're ensuring a piece of him carries on. Yes. I appreciate that, man. So, Poopy, I completely forgot your exact background. Is your background in psychiatry? Like, are you a psychiatrist or are you a therapist? Or like just a licensed counselor or something? I don't really know how the job breaks down. Because I watched something really interesting yesterday. social worker, but I had a course. I had courses and such in different therapeutic methods and about kids' trauma and such. Okay, that's very interesting. I watched a video yesterday. Why is this? Is this the thing that's creating the weird audio issues? It shouldn't be. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll buy this exact microphone arm again, ever. I think I'll spend a little bit more money on one that's better. I gotta turn this down for myself. There we go. I can't do therapy legally, but I use some of the same methods. Interesting. Okay, well, I watched a video about, or from Pirate Software, having basically a podcast-like conversation with a guy named Dr. K, I guess. And he had a really interesting conversation about, like feeling overwhelmed and like where that comes from, how that, like, how you essentially can work against that. I'm also a little confused why your character isn't popping up anymore. What the heck? Do I need to make that delay shorter? Let's try that. What was I gonna say? I ran off with some woman. And there was one interesting one that they talked about, or one of the things that I found interesting that they talked about had to do with intentional behavior. Which I hadn't really, like, thought about much before. Like, what do you do in order to cement a behavior and repeat it the following day? Like, how do you increase the likelihood of you repeating an intentional behavior? And supposedly, by... shit, did I mess up here? Supposedly by, like, thinking about all the different options that are available to you, and then thinking about the consequences of those options, and then after the fact, thinking, or like reflecting on what you did, those three things apparently increase the likelihood of you engaging in an intentional behavior again. Find it really interesting because I'm really trying to build good habits, and anything that helps increase the chance of me building a habit. Like, I'm all gung-ho about... Oh, okay. It's time to take an Advil. I'll be right back. Okay. Ugh. Brother, I was wondering, are you okay with me adding your character as a cameo in the game I'm making? Would love to appreciate you and keep his memory alive in my own way. His name is Tyrion. That was the name of my fiance's dog. And today he would have turned 11 years old. So on May 14th, 2023, he turned 10. And yeah, it's a difficult day, to say the least. But I'm okay with that, yeah. I mean, I'd have to talk to my partner about it, but I don't see why not. Like, this looks so time consuming. I would probably just go with frame by frame in Photoshop. It's less clean, but that's not a bad thing. I'm sure you have your reasons, though. Well, building a character can be time consuming, especially if it's super detailed. Traditional animation can be quite time consuming as well. The reason I'm building him is because in the long run, it'll save me time. That's essentially it. But Jiro, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, man. Let's go from here. Is my snapping not turned on? No, it is turned on. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't really matter what it looks like underneath. Not super important. Yeah, that's better. Why can't I? Oh, because it's not connected up there. Changing habits is incredibly difficult. I haven't heard of that method before, but I can definitely see that it could work. There is a lot of methods to create habits, and usually it varies from thing to thing, and what usually goes wrong for the person when they make habits. It can vary all from setting timers to rewarding yourself. Also, making the goal very specific can help, or associate with something. Like every time I wake up, I do this right after I got my coffee. Alright, fair enough. That's fine, I'll bring it up again when I've gotten further in development of it. Sounds good. But thank you so much for even considering. I mean, it's very kind of you. sure that it's not looping and that it's on the correct frames. I actually don't 100% like the way this looks. Maybe if I... Let me just... I like that a little bit better. Yeah, let's get rid of this. It ends up being pretty much the same. So actually, you know what? Let's just undo. Feels a little too flat down here, not round enough, but I don't know. There's a cool video on habits by Kurzgesagt. You should watch it. Okay. I'll have to have a look at that. I just found it interesting that there's apparently research papers on this, and the research papers are suggesting that, like, just going through options, the act of I guess knowing that there are options is already a big factor in increasing the likelihood of you engaging in that activity. Which I feel like I've sort of experienced before. I want to say I have. I feel like when I was building the 3/4 front, I was spending a little too much time on, like, the height. Or not so much height, the way elements look behind other objects. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like I need a little bit of an indication, but not like a crazy amount. Motivation is a huge factor in getting a new habit. I usually try to ask about why they want to change it, how they want to change it, what they can do to make sure they keep the habit, and then we write it down, make a plan, and I follow up on the progress to keep them motivated. It's usually mostly when I work with people who have depression that making habits can be incredibly hard. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense to me. I can see how depression would make it extremely hard to build new habits. Okay, so that one is at 1. This one's at 2. I should make sure that arm and paw and pauldron are... Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, let me just quickly double check. Curb. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Make yourself at home. Welcome to the tavern. No, I know we're not really listening to tavern-like music right now, but that's okay. Why did I reverse these? That's left. And this is right. Oh my god, come on. I don't think there's a definitive method that works for everyone, though. That's true. We're all different. Hello, I hope the project's development is going well for you. I really like seeing projects succeed. Hi. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It's going okay, yeah. Slowly but surely inching our way ever closer. Everything takes time. And one of the beauties of making your own thing is you can take however long you want to take to get it to look exactly how you want it to look. And I know this looks tedious right now. Trust me. It actually is going to save me a bunch of time down the line. Which is the reason why it's done like this in the TV animation industry instead of traditional animation. So I got a question. Did you take Rayman as an inspiration? And if you did not, I really recommend just watching a level and see what kind of game you could be making. The program I'm using is Adobe Animate, also known as Flash back in the day. Adobe Flash, or Macromedia, depending on how far back you go. And I know of Rayman. I've seen some of Rayman, and it's not an inspiration for this. Like, exactly, but, I mean, yeah. You could say that really any sort of platformer game is an inspiration. Because it all kind of builds on one another, right? Like, there's elements of other games usually to be found. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah. I feel like this one needs to be at 10, at least for now. Let me just hide this for a second. I gotta make sure that it's sort of in the right place. I don't even know what this song is. 1 second. Let's play something more topical to where we are. I love how this fan is not blowing air at all anymore. It's like the least effective fan ever. I feel like it lasts all but like a few months. Okay, it's roughly the same height. We're okay with that. Gonna flip those. Wait. Right. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a problem. I gotta take... Fix it in a second. Okay. Hips. Underlay. Yeah. Hips. Overlay. Hips go there. Perfect. I'm okay with that. And then here, this is going to be 22, 22, 31, or is it 32? It's 30, it needs to be on 32, actually. And then this needs to be on 12. 32. And this would be 12. There we go. Looks like he's wearing diapers. Still debating whether or not I want this to be straight. I think it makes sense, sort of. Let's grab the tail. Ugh. Such, like, such a chill song, I say. Hmm. Doing a bit of the work that I technically had done already on one of the character sheets. Character turnaround sheets. And just sort of eyeballing it here. Okay, I feel like a little bit better about this. Somewhere there. And then I just have to adjust. Make sure that enough is covered. There we go. I would say we can go with that. Okay, what's next? What's next? Let's do the torso belt. 'Cause why not? It's actually... Good idea to save. Thank you, Flash. Isn't that the salty sailor? Is it what it is? Salty sailor. It's amazing how old the game is and how it's still kicking. And I mean, I do wish they would make a World of Warcraft 2. Graphics far better than what they have right now, but then again, that's what it is. I'm just amazed that, like, it's still around and kicking and people still love it the same that they used to. And yeah, like What else was I going to say? And then we still listen to the music as though it was just any other game that's currently out. Like, I don't know. Timeless, you could say. I think World of Warcraft has kind of become a timeless classic. Okay. And then we'll just do... Wait, technically this should be number 2. And this should be number 1. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Jesus Christ. Whoop. Is that not connected? Is there? What? I thought... Oh, there. That goes down there. This goes down here. Goes up here. Change the color to the mask. The reason it takes extra time to do this one is also just because it's so detailed when it comes to the shading and everything. So it's just kind of a given that this was going to take longer. Did anyone see the trailer for Rings of Power 2? Or Season 2, I guess. gonna lie, looked kind of disappointing. Just like the first season. Like you shouldn't be... I don't know. You shouldn't be making that kind of stuff, in my opinion, because it's just gonna be a disappointment anyway. It's like when they were trying to kind of... I don't know, like, make a franchise out of so many different things that weren't really... Or like a multi-trilogy franchise out of things that really shouldn't have been. Like, The Hobbit wasn't great, but comparison to Rings of Power, it's freaking amazing. That's number 3. The overlay. This is 1. And then we've got torso. Okay. What am I gonna do? I would say let's just take that out. Same as this one here. Take that one out. Then we have this. And this one's gonna be 4. And then we have the buckle. Buckle underlay and buckle overlay. Get rid of that. Right there. That would be number 2. And then number 1 is this one. I feel like I might not even need like an underlay for this guy. Might be good without. It's just got these lines in here. Gonna wrap it up here in a second. Okay, and here, down here, up here for the mask. Oops. Buckle highlight. Let's try that out. See how we do. It's gonna be 3. And then this one's gonna be 4. Yeah, I do need an underlay. There's no way around that. Okay, that goes out. I think this is what I'm going to call it, because it's almost 10. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this Tuesday morning tavern. Really appreciate you all. And let's I guess send some birthday wishes out to Tyrion, to wherever he is. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy 11th. Oh boy. Thank you for streaming. I'll see you around. Thank you for being around. Really appreciate it. I'm glad that your stuff is working again. A stick for Tyrion. Exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and I wish you all a wonderful Tuesday morning, day, night, Wednesday, I don't know, wherever you are. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay. Appreciate it. And I will see you all on Thursday. 8 a.m. Pacific time until 10 a.m. Pacific time as usual. Alright, everybody. Take care. There we go. Now it works. Bye, everybody.